Hello everyone, you're welcome to Devilon Studio. So uh, in this video, we should start the building of our Sunnyside agency landing page. So in the previous video, I told you to download the starter files from Frontend Mentor. So after downloading it, open the folder in VS Code. So you will have the desktop design here, the desktop preview, active state, and the mobile designs here. So you also have the necessary images that we're going to be using, uh, the git ignore, the index.html, the readme template.md, that's .markdown, and the readme.markdown, and the style guide also. So this one will contain all the colors, the font size, and everything. So without wasting much of your time, please let's get started. So go back to your index.html file. Oh, okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. I will have to open this side by side. Yeah, I will open this side by side so I can remove this here. Yeah, so you can just zoom in. You can zoom in here so that you can see the design very well. So you can zoom in. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna be needing here is the header. Like I told you earlier, we're gonna be needing the header. So you have the HTML5 header tag. So we have the logo here and we have the nav here. So you can use H2. I don't know why I prefer H2 to H1. I don't know. Sunnyside. Okay. So nav. So we have a UL. So we have li. So there is one thing I want to teach you. We call this Zen coding. So like it's just like a shortcut. Okay, now you can just say nav ul. As you can see, it will open a nav tag and a ul tag. Let me show you again. You will write the name of the tag, nav. So after the nav, we want the ul tag. So you will use a greater than sign. So ul. If you click enter, as you can see, so we want nav ul li. We want for li. As you can see, we have the about, services, projects, and contacts. So we want 4. So that will be what multiplied by 4. So after that, we also want an a tag, an anchor tag. So when you click on enter, as you can see, we have everything here. So we call it Zen coding. So about, services, what else, projects, that's so yeah, projects. We also have the contacts. That will be a button. But let's continue. So you can just right click and open with live server. Okay, so we have the header now. So let's see if we have the background, this background picture here. Okay, we have it opened here. Let me change this to localhost. So we have it open here now. So let me close this. Yeah, so let's go to the images folder and click on desktop. So let's check everything. Okay, this is for the bottles, sugar cubes, images header. Okay, so this is it, image header. So we're gonna use this as our background or picture. Actually, you can use it as a background picture Okay. Oh, I'm thinking of a way we can do this. Okay, let's do it like this. So now this is the header. So open a tag here. I prefer the section tag. So open a tag here. You can just give it a class name of a class of, let's say, hero. Let's say hero. So you can open the image tag. So the source is what? So they are in the same folder. So this is the just HTML file, like they're in the same sunnyside agency folder. So that would be a dot slash to the images folder, then / desktop, then / image header. I hope you understand how to do this directory stuff. Had it been index.html is in a folder, that would be what? /. It has to be what? Outside the folder. Okay, let me show you what I mean now. Let's say the index.html file is in this design. So if you want to come out and you want to access something in the images folder, that has to be what? / design / images, because when you use / that means what? You are going out of the folder. I hope you understand me. So now that will be what? From source, that will be / as you can see, the path intelligence will work. You can install that extension also, or path intelligence. Yeah, this is it. Please, this is very, very important. This extension is very, very, very important. So path intelligence. Okay, so after that, /. So the images folder / desktop / what? Image header. What is it? Okay, this is it. Oh no, image header.jpg. Okay, so and we can say hero image header as the alternative text. Okay, so let's see what we have. Oh, like so. Okay, so let's go back to the screen. I think I should write the HTML first before we start styling. Yeah, let's write the HTML first before we start styling. So I also split this video into 2 parts because I don't want to bore you with long hours of video. I hate it. Yeah, personally I hate it. Okay, so after that we are done with the hero. So section. Okay, so we have this text and this image here. So that we should have 2 divs because we're going to be using, let's use our Zen coding format. So that would multiply by 2. Okay, so here now we're going to have the image here. So that will be / images / desktop or / desktop, and what's the name of this image? I don't know. Gallery com. I'm not sure. Let's check this first. Oh no, not at all. Let's come here. Desktop. No, 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 no. Okay, this is it. Image transform. So it is not graphic design. That's transform. Yeah, that's JPG. That's the format. Yeah, like so it is here. So let's add the text. So an h2 here, transform your brand. So let's have a paragraph here. Let's go to the readme.md. I think all the text should be here. Where is it? Oh, it's not here. How do I write this? Copy. Is it possible? It's not possible. Yeah. Let me see. No. Oh no. I don't know what. Okay. We are a full service creative agency specializing in helping brands in helping go fast, engage your clients through competing visuals that do most of the marketing for you. Oh yeah, that's a lot of work. So for the learn more, we can use the button. We use CSS to style this. So you can use the cap locks button, but I want to show you see a way you can do this in CSS. So okay, that's for the first section. So let's give this a class name, a class of section 1. So let's go back to the end of this session tag and open another section tag for this. So that will be just like the same, just like what we did here. Yeah, just like what we did here. So let's copy this. Let's copy this and paste it in here. Okay, I feel like we give this a little more room so that you can see what we're doing. Okay, so let's change the image. So where is the image? Okay, this is the image folder. So I think this should be it. Stand out. Yeah. So we're gonna change this from transform to standout.jpg. Okay. So oh yeah, and the text stand out to the right audience. I'm not gonna change the description, just stand out to the right audience. Okay. So and we also have this. So let's give this a class name of section 2. Okay, so and the third one, class of section 3. Okay, so we're gonna have 2 divs here. So one for this picture. So let me go to the images folder. So I think we have photography and graphic design. Okay, so graphic design will be the first. So that will be image tag / design. Oh no, images, desktop, and graphic design.jpg. So for second one, we're gonna have / images, desktop, and what is it? Photography. Okay, so and the text here we have graphic design, and the other one here is So let's h2 graphic design h2 so in our alt text image stand out. Yeah, okay, so let's see what we have now. Okay, yeah, we are moving. So what else? Okay, let's start with this first. So in the next video I will complete the HTML because I want to split this video into two parts. Okay, so now let's create our CSS. Let's create our styles folder. So styles. So here let's write style.css. I prefer to use style.css. Okay, so let me show you. Gonna link this now. So you go into yeah, we already have this link here, but let me delete it. So link. So now just like the same way we did for the images, so that will be dot slash. So the pattern intelligence will do this for you. Styles / what styles.css. Okay, so when you go back now, so now the first thing we want to eliminate here is the default padding and margin, because as you can see we have some spacing here. So the first thing you're gonna do here is to use the universal selector. That's the aesthetic. Use the universal selector. So you use what padding 0 and what margin of 0. So when as you can see now, so no more space, no more the default padding and margin. You know, h2 we used h2 here. So you know h2 is a block element, is a block level element. So it we had a default padding and margin to the text. I hope you understand now. So when you use a block level element, it will add a default margin and padding. Okay, so what else? So the next thing we should do here is the box sizing, border box. So this will control the width irrespective of when you had padding. You know, when you had padding to a width, normally it should increase the width, but box sizing will take care of that for us. So now let's go to the body tag. So the body tags. So let's set a width of 100% to the body. So here now, you see, when you use the body tag, the div, input, a tag, li, we call them pure selectors, because they are tag names, so they are pure selectors. So overflow. So this overflow is something like, as you can see, we have the auto hidden. So if we set to hidden now, let's see the effect. As you can see, no scroll bar. There will be no scroll bar at all. If you check the right hand side, no scroll bar, and if you check the horizontal vertical and the horizontal axis, as you can see, no scroll bar. So that's what the overflow will do for you. Set it to hidden, but we don't want, like, we want some, we still have content down here now. Yeah, so we want a scroll bar on the vertical axis. So we want, so that will overflow X, because we don't want a scroll bar on the horizontal axis. So when you set overflow X, it will remove any scroll bar here on the horizontal axis. But when you set overflow Y hidden, so that will remove a scroll bar here. Okay, So you can just play around with the values. We have the auto scroll, like so. Okay, so we have a width 100% and the overflow. Okay, so now let's target the header. So number one, where is the design? Let me open the design here. Okay, so I'm gonna split this. Okay, so I can know what's going on. Yeah, so now the way this header is positioned, it shows that this picture, this orange picture here, like I don't know, an orange cut into two picture here, like this header will be on it. So one way you can do this is to set position absolute on the header. So as you can see now, so the header automatically here. Do we have not fixed the image, or we surely do that. Like there are numerous ways you can do this. You can use a background, you can use background picture, you can use background image, you get, but I prefer to do it like this. So let's set a width of 90% for the header and a margin of 0 on the top and bottom, on the y-axis, and also on the x-axis. So now, okay, so margin 0. Okay, no effect, right? Okay, so let's display this flex because we're gonna need justify content space between. Let's see what we have. Okay, so yeah, so we have displayed it flex and the justify content and the spaces between them. So let's fix that image first, that hero image, the one with orange there. So I already added the class of hero here. So when you want to target it, you say dot hero, or you want to target it, that will be dot hero. So let's set a width of 100% and the height of 100 VH, 100 what viewport height. So it should okay, so this may not work. So and the height of 100 VH. So now next thing you do is what, target the image tag. So width 100% and the height of 100%. Okay, as you can see now, we are moving. Okay, so what I did here was that first of all, I set a width for this section tag, which I have added the class of hero. So set a width of 100% and a height of what, 100 viewport. So now for you to manipulate the image tag, for you to manipulate the image, you have to target the image tag itself. So yeah, I set a width of 100% so that it should be in relative to what, to the parent, which is the hero class. So and the height of 100%, which will be in relative to what, this 100 viewport height. So if I change this now to, let's say, 70 viewports. So let's go back to the screen and see what we have. As you can see now, so it will take what, 70 viewports. So from this sunnyside to here now is 70 viewports. So from here to here is the what, remaining 30 viewport height. Okay, we also have viewport width, but here we need the viewport height. So 100 viewports. Okay, yeah. So for the, let's say left, 5% for some spacing here. Okay, so I'm trying to, we're trying to recreate this design, and when you use position absolute, when you use position absolute, I think the margin 0 auto will not have an effect here again. Yeah, so there will be 5%. It will be 5% from the left. Okay, so now our nav, so you can just say nav ul. You have to target the ul tag if you want to display them. Flex, so then let's display it flex. So as you can see, they're now on a straight, they are not in line, on a straight line. So now for the hairline, we don't want the bullet point, so you can display that by saying, you can hide that by saying list style of none. The bullet's black point there, we don't need it. So list style none. So when you want to remove the text decoration, it has to be on the a tag. So text decoration should be none, and the color, I think that should be white. So when you go back to our style guide.md, so just copy this color and paste it in here like so. Yeah, it is white. Okay, so we need some spacing. We need some space. Okay, our logo too is also white in color. I think that's h2, so we can say header h2 color. Okay, so we need some spacing on the nav, so you can just add a width to the nav. So let's say you add a width of what, let's say 40%, 40%. So you can set justify content here, so you can use what, space between. So as you can see now, so there's some space here. I think that's too much, so I can just say 30%. Yeah, this should be okay. 30% should be okay. I feel I should just zoom in. Yeah, can you see now? Okay, so 30% width. So there should be some spacing here to like this. So let's go to the header. Let's add some padding on the y-axis. Let's say 2rem and 0. Okay, oh, that's too much. So let's say 1.4. I think that should be okay. Okay, let's reduce this. Yeah, I think it's pretty much okay now. Yeah, okay, so now I'm going to teach you, or if you look at the design here, we have the about, projects, and what, it's about services, project, and contact. As you can see that this contact is a button. So one way you can do this, you can use the button tag and style it normally, but because I want to show you a trick how you can do this, like with CSS. So there you write your li tag and you say what, the nth child. So the nth child, I think you have the last child. Okay, so now when you say the nth child, so nth child, so what's the number? So that's what, number 4. 1 2 3 4. So the contact is the 4th child there. So let's say you can set the color, so let's set the list style to what, circle. So when you refresh, as you can see, this styling is being applied on the what, on the 4th child here. So let's set, you may not see that, well, let's say background color of what, green. So when you go back here, as you can see now, so this styling is being applied here on the fourth child. So the background color here is what? HSLY. Okay, this HSL means what is it? But I know that the S, yeah, U H U W H U E yeah, HUE. That S stands for saturation, or no, and that L means light. So U, saturation and light. So that's what that HSL means. So U, saturation and light. So background color there is white. So the color, I think that should be black. So oh no, you know that you can target the color like so because an hair tag is there. So that will be what? Li nth child of 4. Instead of using the nth child, you can just use the last child also, because it is the last child. After get then the a tag. So the color will be what? Black in color. So can you see now? So because this is the last child, we can also use the last child. We have the first child. So we also have the nth of type. Nth of type, you can say odd, you can say even. So we have the last of type, but the one you'll be using most is this nth child and first child, and like so. So as you can see, first letter, if you want to style the first letter, first line, so you can just make sure you play around with this, please. Make sure you play around with them. So there should be a padding on the button. So let's say a padding of 20 pixels. So border radius of, let's say 15 pixels. Oh, this is too much. Ooh. 15. Width. Let's increase this width to allow breathing room. So yeah, you can also try this. At least I've showed you how you can target the how you can target it. So wait, what if I remove, I set a height of 20 pixels, set a height of 20 pixels, so a width of 30 pixels. Let's see what we have. That was pretty small. Oh, okay. So let's say text align center. Like there are numerous ways you can do this. Like this should do, like it's not necessary you do it like this. It's not necessary at all you do it like this. So text align center. Oh, okay, it is aligned vertically, is not aligned horizontally. Okay, so this is where you can use, you can just remove this, and say what? Display flex, justify content, center, and what? Align items center. So I told you align items will work what? As you can see. So I told you align items will work horizontally. So there are numerous ways we can do this. Okay, so let's move. I don't want to waste your time. Okay, so we also have the we are creative text in the middle. So let's actually go here in our HTML page to do that. Okay, spend a lot of time here now. So you can just add we are creative text here after the hero. So let's say some section. So class hero text. So h2, we are gonna use CSS for that. We are creatives. Okay, so we are creatives. So the class of hero text, let's target it. So this cursor here, this cursor in the middle will be your own challenge. This cursor here will be your own challenge, so you can also try to do that. So try to do that on your own. Hero text, okay. So position absolute, let's see what we have. Fresh. Okay, so this is it here. So it is on overlay on the text. So let's say top of 50. Let's set a color of white, and you know the text are all uppercase, so you can use what text transform uppercase, so it will be in capital letter. Okay, we are creating 50 here, so let's see. Okay, it should go up a little bit, so let's say 30%. Okay, since it's more okay now, so and let's set a left of 50% because it should be in the middle. So let's check it now. Okay, that's too much. It's too much. So let's say 45. So 40. Yeah, okay, I think it's okay. Width, let's try the width 100%. Text align center, let's try it. Okay, yeah, so this works normally. So you can just set the width instead of using left, right, because you won't be sure when it is align center. So you can just use the text align center and width of 100%. Okay, so I told you to do the same thing for the arrow. Just that the arrow we have like we will be 50% from the top. So I hope you understand. So now let's move to the sections. So we have the class of section 1 here. So section 1. So the first thing I'm gonna do here is what? Display flex. That's what I do most. That's what I do most. Display flex. Oh, so let's see what we have. Okay, so we should find a way to reduce the weight. We should find a way to reduce the weight of this image. Okay, so now let's go back here and say we have the first div here, we have the second div here. So one way you can target that is say section 1 div int child 2. So the width should be what? 50%, but there will be no noticeable changes. Okay, yeah, there's some changes, but we have to set the same thing on the image so that the image, or we assume the width automatically. So you can just say that, copy this and say image, so the width should be what? 100%, because okay, so that will be in respect to the what? To the container. So oh, that shrinks. I think I should remove it. Okay, I think it's pretty much okay now. like this is with, let's return this. Let's see what we have. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. So now this is what we're gonna do. So let's copy this and paste it here. So the div will not be end child of 2, so that should be 1. So the width also should be what, 50. So that should be 50. Okay, now so it's okay now. So no div is cheating any div now. So this section is not cheating this section now. So no spacing, nothing. We are all good now. Okay, yeah. So what else? So let's do the same thing for the other sections also. So section 2, yeah, section 2 and section 3. Okay, section 2, section 3. Okay, so they need the same thing. Okay. So you can just copy this, so then add a comma here instead of section 1. That should be 2. So comma, so this will be 2 and what, and 2, like so. So add a comma here, so this should be 2, section 2, like so. So for the third section also, so that will be section 3, section 3, 2 image. Yeah, we have 2 images there, so just copy this also. So that will be section 3. And for the first image, this is for the first image and the second image. You know, we have two, we have the photographic design and the photography here. So let's do the same thing, section 3. So int 1, so section 3 1. So we'll delete this and 1. Okay, we can even add both in the same tag because they are using, they have the same property here. So you can just copy this, all of this here, copy all of this, add a comma and paste it in here like so. So then delete this. So it should work the same way. So as you can see now, okay, so they work in the same way. So like, I'm sure you have a taste that, okay, we are pretty much done. So but we have a problem here. This should be here. Why this should be here? This standout, so that document should be here. The text should be on the right hand side. Why this image should be on the left hand side? Well, you can fix that with CSS. Since we're using display flex, so flexbox, like I really love flexbox. Flexbox provides us with a property that we can use. So just target the section 2. Yeah, that's section 2. Div and the nth child. Nth child of what? Of the first one, and section 2 div nth child of the second. So let's provide us with something we can use, which is called the order. So let's put order 2 here and order 1 here. Let's see what we have. As you can see now, it works like magic, right? It is not a magic. So order is just like, oh, the arrangement. So the nth child div, if you check it here, the second nth child for the section 2 is an image. The first is what? Is the text. So I said, okay, the second div which is an image, should have the order of 1, so it should come first, while the first one, which is a text, which should be on the right hand side, should come at the last. So you can use any number, but just make sure that you should get that you can use 56 here, and this we have 57, so it will work the same way. But you don't have to do that here, just leave it like so. So just be sure that what the numbers are not equal. So what else? So we are pretty much done here now. Just for the text to be aligned, and to position this here. So you can make sure you try to do this before the next tutorial. I already have so like, oh my goodness, 46 minutes. So okay, when we're 15 minutes, I'm gonna stop. Okay, so make sure you try to center align the text like this before the next video, something like this. So make sure the text is in the middle before the next video. So please, if you are enjoying this course, please do well to subscribe. Like, that's what will motivate me. Honestly, that's what will motivate me to keep doing this. So if you are enjoying it, please make sure you subscribe. So I want to try to finish the HTML. So we'll continue the styling before in the next video. So we're gonna have, let me remove this, let me open the actual design. Please make sure you play around with this, make sure you practice and practice. So now, so we're gonna have the footer, so you can just use the footer tag here. Okay, so you can just use the footer tag there. So for the footer, you have the logo again, Sunnyside. You have the links. So let's use our Zen coding format. So you have the links. You can't see what's there very well, so I'm just gonna put about. So the hash there means what it should, like the href. Actually, the href equals to £, means what it should link nowhere. Like it should go to no URL, no address. So, and let's say project. So we also have the social media icons. I'm going to show I can use font awesome for that in the next video. So I want us to finish writing the HTML in this video. So like, they're just simple, they are simple things, so just make sure you structure them very well. Here now we're going to be using flex. Here also we're going to be using flex, so you can just try to do it on your own, and make sure you finish the styles. Like, try the styles, make sure the text are in the middle here. Also make sure the text is what is on the image tag here. You can use the position method, or like so you can use position absolute to achieve this. So just try it on your own first. So in the next video, I'm going to show you, like, as you can see now, we are pretty much done here now. We're pretty much done. So it's so glaring, as you can see. So just try to do this on your own, practice and practice. So in the next video, we're gonna complete this. And also these are one of these, I think this contact button, we're gonna change it to maybe like something like sign up or login, so that I'll be able to treat HTML forms. So when you click on this contact button now, it should take you to maybe like a page where we have some input tags. So just to explain HTML forms. So we'll do that in the next video, because